So Watermelon Man was successful. It was very successful.
Yeah, but I had a 3-picture contract from Columbia after that, which was the dream of anybody. So I did what everybody else, any other militant snake would do. What happens, the director usually decides what equipment he wants to work with, what people he wants to work with. And so once you have this and the word gets out immediately, every laboratory where they develop film, every rental house where they rent the cameras and all these things want to get on the good side of the director. So when they make their next feature, they will use him. So in other words, it gave me a great deal of cachet. So I just decided then I was going to do Sweetback. Now there are a few things in my way. First, I wanted to lose the agent, so I showed him the most salacious version, etc. He said, I can't represent anything like this. So he left. That saved me 10% right there. Then the next thing, the unions were all white. And I said, they don't know me, I don't know them, except I needed competent people. But the only people who were competent, knew anything of really cinematically competent and so forth outside the union were porno houses. The people who did porno films. So I sat through so many porno films, I used to get seasick, But every time a film came up, it was in focus. At the credits at the end, it was the same guy. So I went and found this guy. And it turns out he was a terrific guy. And it was a family affair. His wife did the makeup. His daughter was her assistant. The daughter's boyfriend was the second cameraman and so forth. And then I went to the lab and said, look, I got this little girl. I sort of like her. I want to do it in film. So the lab said, well, come on. So, well, how much of it? Don't worry about it. You'll get the bill. So everybody assumed I'm going to spend a weekend in a motel with 4 dildos or something, and they got a movie. Do you know what I mean? Nobody asked me the question, how much is it going to cost to this, this? So that's how I did the movie. Then I plotted the movie around, since the unions were very tough on me physically and so forth. I said, well, they're bad, but they ain't going to come down to the hood and get me. So I shot the other stuff and then shot the hood part secondly, where they wouldn't dare to come to start trouble. And then the third part, I went out in the desert where nobody could find me.